Well, to be fair, I mean, as Herman said, the love for the game. And I don't think I love anything in life more than cricket. So when you go out to bat or when you go out to represent your country, I don't think any other thoughts are there in the mind. When you put on the Indian jersey, the only thing you want to do is represent India and win the match for the country. And and yeah, I mean, the biggest motivation is that when you put on the jersey and the India is written. I mean, I always tell everyone that once you put on the jersey, you just keep all your problems
Everything
aside
else.
and just be on the field because you have a responsibility and you are one of 2 billion people who are representing your country. And I mean, just the thought of that is enough for you to have that razor sharp focus and do what you want to do.
Beautiful. I want to know, are there ever disagreements within your team and sort of who sorts them out? How does that work, Smriti? Or does everyone get along? Because in a team full of that many, a squad full of 15 women, team of 11, does everything go hunky-dory or is it like थोड़ा कभी-कभी मतलब issues होते हैं और कौन resolve करता है?
I think I'm liking how you asked me this question. all the nicer ones were there.
No, you look like you're the kind to resolve issues. That's my impression of you.
Well, I think firstly, I don't look at it as issues because everyone is wanting to win the game for the country and everyone has their own opinion how will we win the game for the country.
Healthy discussion.
So
So united in purpose when you're out there, but there can be issues in the dressing room. कभी-कभी होते होंगे. अब देखो women's cricket के बारे में लोग जानना चाहते हैं और तो वो inside story थोड़ी तो बतानी पड़ेगी आपको.
But genuinely, if we don't have that discussions or arguments, we aren't winning on the ground. Because if we do not have those sort of discussions where we are disagreeing to
Right.
something, that means we are not passionate enough to win the match for the team. So we do definitely have those sort of discussions. I wouldn't again say it's arguments. I would still term it as discussions because I mean, of course, we have to select the best 11. We have to decide if you are batting first or bowling first, and everyone has their own opinions about how will win the match. I don't think anyone is correct or wrong. They have their own thought process that how would we win the match for the country. But I don't see ever that the discussions goes into arguments because I feel we
You
have.
can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
और आगे बढ़ो.
Yeah, there might be times where I go to Haridi and I'm like, we need to do this, and we have the liberty to each other to say yes or no, and that's pretty. I think we've kept it very chilled in that terms that she can say a no to me as well. Even I can say a no to her that I don't think I still think we should do this. But I think without that, I don't think we would have had the trophy.
Of course, without the passion, I mean, with passion comes disagreements and opinions, and it's nice to sort of manage it that way, navigate it that way. Now, sitting in our audience are thousands of entrepreneurs, literally thousands of entrepreneurs, people dealing with pressure, with their own uncertainty, setbacks, and defining moments of their own. What's the one principle from your journey, connected with the sport that applies to business as much as it does to sport? This question is for the both of you. You want to go first? What is the one thing from the game of cricket or teamwork that applies to the sport as well as to business and life?
I think there are two things. Firstly, I don't have any knowledge about entrepreneurship, so don't take me wrong in any ways. But there's two things which I really keep thinking when I'm playing the game. And what cricket has taught me is that you always start your innings from zero, no matter if you've got 100. So
that's beautiful. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Wonderful.
Like
There's
the next.
A lot of relatability there. Yes.
Yeah, the next day is always a new day for you have the best day or the worst day. I mean, you still have chance to get better at it. And the second thing which we always discussed during the World Cup that don't play for yourself, play for the person who's right next to you. And I mean, of course, in entrepreneurship, there's a lot of people behind the scenes. So sometimes we get too caught up for doing it by ourselves and we put that pressure on ourselves. But sometimes when you start thinking that I want to do it for the person right next to me, I mean the job gets a little easier. So that's what we kept discussing, that we have to do or play for. Like I wanted to score 100 for the person right next to me rather than for my own self, which really helped.
That gives you another kind of drive altogether, doesn't it?